Hello everyone, welcome to Frontline Focus. I'm Chris Larson. So we just finished week ending 2/19, February 19th of 2023, and to date we have only one minor first aid injury that was handled by Micah Kennedy up in Division 15 in Reno. We have had 0 OSHA recordables. We have had 8 motor vehicle incidents. 3 of those were at fault. So guys, we're doing a whole lot better than we did last year. There isn't any reason we can't continue to do this work day after day without incident, and it's up to you. This month of our Building Better Habits campaign is called Arrive Alive, and it's about driving. And I want to bring up a few things. Really, when it gets down to it, this whole Building Better Habits campaign really is about helping you create better habits for your life. We're creatures of habits. If you're going to be a creature of habit, why not be a creature of good habits? So I want to ask you about your habits. Right? How about not buckling the legs of your harness? Even if it's just for a temporary, quick little run up and down, I'm only going to be up there for a minute. Is that your habit? Or worse yet, do you have people on your crew that is their habit and you're not doing anything about it? If your pole buddy or bucket buddy is not snapping in their legs, please stop. Do not continue work until they do so. I want to ask you this. What is your habit about using seat belts? I understand it's fairly common to be driving the big truck, the bucket truck, digger derrick, so on and so forth, and not putting on a seat belt because, well, it's a big truck. What could happen to us? I'm going to show you a few pictures here. This happened around in December, a couple of years ago, where our driver was coming back, leaving the job, going back to the yard. 4 o'clock in the afternoon, driving up Highway 55 in Santa Ana. Whammo, he gets hit in the rear end by a little tiny Mercedes-Benz. It rolled that truck over, crap everywhere in the street that you can imagine. Take a look at some of these photos. The driver of that truck swears, and you can see it, he swears by his last breath that had he not been wearing his seatbelt, he would have been ejected and probably would not have survived that crash. So what's your habit? So you're not putting your seatbelt on? Why in this day and age? We know they save lives. It's ridiculous to not put your seatbelt on, even in a big truck. How about not using enough cover? Every single flash incident we've had was resultant from not using enough cover. Why? How long does it take to put up a couple pieces of cover? It takes nothing, right? How about not having a proper EPZ setup? Sure, the lines don't come hot all the time, but sometimes they do inadvertently when somebody at the switch station is running a click of the mouse and they come hot. You don't want to find out that somebody made a mistake when it's a mistake that you have to live by. So set up your proper EPZs. We've known since 1954 that an equipotential zone or a zone of equalized potential can keep you safe. So I want to kind of leave you with this. You could choose to take a risk, but you do not get to choose the consequences. Think about that. Let's say you took a risk by not snapping your legs on your harness, right? You could fall to your ground to your death. You may get lucky and hang on to the harness while they rescue you, but how long can you hang from your fingertips if you're 50, 60, 70, 80 feet up in the air, right? You may choose to take a risk and not use a seatbelt, but what happens if you get rear-ended at 4 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday afternoon and your bucket truck goes rolling? Remember this, please. You could choose to take a risk, but you do not get to choose the consequences. Let me show you a quick little video here to kind of drive that home. Thank you very much. I appreciate you joining us today. Be safe out there. We know this work can be done safely every single day. Everyone goes home safe. See you down the road.